funny show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Good night, friends. Good night, 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 good night. I see the Wayne channel has taken this topic and they're going to run with the topic. And you know, I don't mind them because it's a good topic, like I showed you all this evening. It's not a bad topic at all, and it's fine. So, look here. This particular scene, I don't use these scenes as marker between any of them. This is a topic that they've given both of them to use because they're the only characters that can do this topic. Now, take off on the Anthony hate or else me go put on the Amber hate. You don't need it. It just look on the topic. Don't look on the hate, just look on the topic. That's not what them have this for. Them not have it for to argue over it. Right. Them don't have the topic for that. But if you want me to get into it, Angela Atkinson, I can get into it for you. But that's not what them have it for. Anyways, let me get into it. Let's go.
I don't feel like
No,
it.
you being lazy.
I am not lazy.
You just don't want to pull yourself out of them other pants.
Whatever, Anthony. I'm tired because Lisa wore me out, y'all. You know, she's a sweet girl, but she just doesn't get the black woman's struggle, which she shouldn't because she's not a black woman. But I don't think she quite understands it. You know, even though she's married to a black man, she don't understand our culture.
All right. So Amber says that the other woman does not understand the black woman's struggle. Again, that's why I said this is not, I cannot watch it for Amber and Anthony. I can't. I can't watch both of them. Because again, no, I don't think this is more of a tenderoni topic. That's why I can't get into that. Because if I get into it, then I go bash Amber. If I get into it, I can bash Amber. But I won't. Because it is not with the two characters them. They might give a topic. That's why I'm say use it as a topic. So, Amber said the woman understand black woman's struggle. Right? And I think that Amber is speaking for most black women and Anthony is speaking for most black men. That's what I'm trying to get at it from. This is why I only can't discuss it like Amber and the different people. But okay, it's a good funny skit, you know. But may I tell you exactly why they might give you, why they might give you. Anyways, let's run in it.
No, it's not her culture to get.
No, that's true. I just thought she would learn a little bit, you know. But hey, we are talking about Darren now,
That's what I
aren't
was about to say.
Babe,
Hmm?
you ever date a white girl?
I did. I dated her when I was in college. It was just a little hot second. But, yeah. That's what all the laughter.
Oh, nothing. You just seem like the type of guy that would date a white girl.
Okay, so she tell him, say, they never make it serious. No, it's not serious. However, you're going to try to tell me how much it is that Amber Anthony soft. And the truth of the matter is, him not really soft. I think that most black men would have react the same way because a lot of times it's meant to be an insult. Usually when people ask you if you would date a white person as a black person, it usually is meant to be an insult. But that's what it is. Okay? Amber's a chronic blonde, so she can shut up. See what I talk about? I don't want to get into this, so I'm going to take it as a topic. But it's fine. It is a funny skit. I'm not going to take that away from the skit, so it's funny. So I'm not going to get into whatever it is. That's all the deal is. So Amber say him look like a woman with a date. Like a woman with a date. Look like a man that would date a white girl. I don't mind the jokes at him. I think let me read some comments. Me to Charmaine. Me to Shaman, I don't think why O'Neal wanna bash Amber when we're making fun of Anthony. No, I don't want to. Me no want to get in an Amber bashing session because me want to try to talk about what them I try to talk about. But if you want to get into it, what does he look like him with a data white woman mean? What that mean? Since as you want to get it, you know what? Me go get in it. Tell you what, Angela. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Does Anthony look like a man that would date a white woman? That's what Amber said, right? We don't know exactly where this go. When I say him thing there. I'm sorry, but and is a ban. What is this? Me don't know what is a ban. What is a ban? That really? What's a ban? We are getting to it. Since as you know, want me take off my gloves, I take off my gloves them. So I'm gonna beat and teach the same way. Wayne sister, we tired of the gold diggers, so him give us a funny skit. It is a funny skit. There's more fun in a skit, so I get the fun in a skit. So him look like a man that date a white man. I want to say yes. Yes, most I want to say yes. Iris say yes. What is this now? Sean Hill say yes. Whole heap of yes me I get. Whole heap of yes. Corletta say, of course, O'Neal, yes. Look like that kind of thing right here, so. Anthony likes strippers and mid-city girl. That's exactly what I know Anthony likes still. All right, well, let me ask you this. All right. Does Amber look like a woman, I saw, who would date a white man? And maybe I want to understand what does that person look like? Or them normally look like when them date them people?
Oh
I
goodness.
seem like the type that would date a white girl.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say yes. I know you. You just seem like the type of guy that would date a white girl. You know.
And what type is that?
Hey, what is your problem?
No, I mean, what type is that? Like, why would I seem like I would date a white girl?
Because there are just some black men that you know would date a white girl, and some black men who would never even think about it, and you just seem like the kind of black men that would date a white woman. Which is, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that.
No, I mean, I think that that's just a real ignorant assumption. I mean, that's just like, you know.
Is it though? Because I was right. So it can't be that ignorant.
No.
So again, it come off as being ignorant. It come off as an ignorant statement. Look, she make funny and fighting about it. It come off as an ignorant statement. So no, O'Neal, because she told Victor she preferred dark chocolate men. But how do we know that? How do I know that? Why wouldn't I say that Amber is a light-skinned woman who wears a bunch of weave, right, that wants to look like a white woman? How many know that she want to date a white man? You want me getting at this, you know, Angela, because I tell you, if you look on it, but this side of mind say, you know you want to look on it the other way around. So I go question, you know, I go ask you the question. How me know say she don't want, with the whole heap of weave them, she don't want to look like a white woman, so basically she can't fit a white man. So I'm not getting at them topic, because them topic go different, you know. That's why I'm not really jump too deep. She was very tempted when she was, you know, talking to Green Card Victor. She did. Did she call Anthony a lame? She say him lame, basically. She say him lame. He told Ben that him wouldn't date a snowbun. That's what him tell Ben. Amber hates the woman because she wants to be like them, eh? That's basically what she's saying. That she think of Anton. She think Anton is a lame man, basically. You should love someone based on their personality and if you're compatible. That's true. It is an ignorant statement. I can't really make it pass because, see, if I make it pass, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start make it look like, say, you know what I mean, women can, you see, that, why them bringing this up is because them are trying to say a lot of these statements are what are made. What them call them microaggression. It's like a microaggressive statement. Me no mind having fun, you know, but you have to make sure so when you start have fun, me can call you back out because me I tell you why I react the way I react. When Anthony can't manage Amber, him use Wayne on her. It's the only comeback. Well, was it the only comeback though? She did when she was dating Victor for a minute, but she said him look like a man that thing there. So it was, you know. Me not talk nonsense.
It's based on an opinion just by looking at somebody. So your opinion would have been wrong if I said no. But that's just like me if I just said, oh, you look like you date only men with money or you date drug dealers.
Drug dealers, huh? And see, this, your reaction is why I knew you would date a white woman.
See? So what Amber is doing, okay, what's going on is that, again, this is why I'm looking at this as a topic. I'm going to tell you, say, move the characters them out of it because I know them are trying. It's funny. It's a funny skit, but them why you're going at the deeper layers of it. This, everything what Amber said, me hear before. Everything what Amber said, me hear women pass them remarks on that like men before. She tell him say I'm sensitive because he must say whatever it is. It's like when you tell women about weave, them get sensitive. But they know I tell them about the weave, but they want to tell you about white woman, you know. So me I show you what I go on, you know. She has start some stuff, even though, hey, you know, hey, me just have to be careful with it because it feel like microaggression. Think about it. She have on blonde hair, right? Don't let me get tonight, you know. She have on blonde hair, which is not her hair. And me don't know if you know black men fit well. Let me tell you how me feel about woman here that them wear will look like white people here. Me could have assumed say you don't love yourself, but me now think that. Because it too ignorant, you know. It too ignorant to state. You understand? I mean, I have to make sure I be careful, like, but it's all right. Hey, you know want the joke, you know.
Why are you so emotional, Aunt?
I can't even express myself, so now I'm emotional.
I'm just saying this cut is giving a little bit of an emotional reaction. Now I'm dating drug dealers. What makes you think I would date a drug dealer?
I mean, not for nothing. You can be ratcheted sometimes, a little ghetto. But I would never assume that.
When have I ever showed you that I have been ratchet or ghetto? Please enlighten me, sir.
Okay. You said, what gives me the idea that you would date drug dealers?
Yes.
You have dated a drug dealer.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Before your boy started doing comedy, remember? Exactly. So my assumptions would be right too.
You always gotta go back to Wayne. Why you gotta?
No,
do
it's
that?
not about Wayne. No, it's about you thinking I'm some kind of corny dude out here because of what I look like. Why?
No,
because
you're
I
corny
speak.
because of what you just said.
No, okay, and you're ghetto because of the fact that you did date a drug dealer.
Well, first of all, he wasn't a drug dealer when I dated him.
Okay, but he was. That still doesn't. It still counts.
Yeah, but.
Okay, so this is how which part it go. So they must say Anthony and feelings. I would be mad at the way that she's talking. That's all I say. Amber mom was from Taiwan. So now Wayne was a drug dealer. Wasn't Wayne a drug dealer? So now Wayne is a drug dealer. Wayne was a drug dealer. Angela, I agree. It did start out as fun, and I'm tired of them to see them fight. I don't want to see them fighting at all, neither. She wears all kind of looks, nice on, but please hush. That's why I'm not getting at it too much. You know what I mean? Anthony is a cornball because he must take it. What I'm gonna ask you is should the man always be taking hits from the women? That I'm gonna ask you. If I think Amber may dislike the brothers dating white women because it is offensive as a black woman. If the sisters are dating white women, it's not worried about how black men will feel about it. That is the thing, nature. Me love this. Me love this nature. This is true. Yeah? So I'm emotional now. Let me ask something. Is this reaction, suppose I tell you that most black men would react this way. If every black man, I'm not saying every, most black men would respond the same way if another woman came like this. I'm telling you right now, them would have respond the same way. Amber wears all kinds of hair because her husband wants the variety. Regardless. No, Amber wear all kind of hair because Amber wear all kind of hair. Don't do that. Rhonda, don't do that. Good try, Rhonda. You almost slit the one they passing, but I not saw this work. No, no. Amber has been wearing her hair like that because Amber likes wearing her hair like that. Honestly, don't care who a person dates. They shouldn't. But why are we getting emotional? Because he should take it as a joke. Why should he take it as a joke? What am I trying to tell you is that this is how women bait men, right? And then them say, hey, you shouldn't take it serious. It's like when he does the Wayne jokes and she say him nothing run the Wayne joke them. It's a two-way a lot of black women do with white men. It's a two-way street. Victor was a whole conquistador. This shouldn't even come, but me know I them, like I said before. That's why I took it as a topic versus taking it too serious. Because if you do, then it have too much place for going to. That was Wayne's past, but Anthony is jealous of Wayne's wealth. All right, no problem with that. It started out as a joke, but then it get serious. You just like Anthony mad. Yes, just like Anthony mad because the black girl in the gym paid more attention to Ben than him. I don't think this is the big reason behind this. I think the big reason behind this, Helen, is that a lot of times black women get to make these statements and take these shots at a black man's expense. That's why I only love to be a black man advocate because I realize say everybody take shot on the black man. Everybody, white man, black woman, Chinese man, if you want Asian, whoever it is. Everybody take shots on the black man. Everybody take shots on him. Everybody take shots on him. And trust me, we know the shots them. Everybody take shots, including the black woman take shots on him. Ant is trying to hit low by attacking Wayne to Amber. He knows she will react to him. That's the thing. So she threw a punch. Amber changed up her looks. Amber said she liked the blonde look. Well, there you go. Plus, Amber said she liked the blonde look. Well, the point of the matter where I raise is that him could have raised the point, say, most women will wear the wigs with the wig hairs, right? Don't love themselves because them rather wear another image versus their own image. you see, you don't want the microaggression tonight. We don't want the microaggression because it's microaggression. I'm telling you what it is. It's microaggression. PR is mixed race, but not a snow bunny. Anthony, the Wayne part was not necessary. He could have hit back Amber with dating a white man. Wayne did not have to enter the convo. Well, him give her something what should have feel just like him feel it. So yeah, we am it nice now. Coming for a man that doesn't take up for his wife. Well, when the wrong? She attacked the man. That was not a joke. Beverly said it was not a joke. Well, let me ask you all this. Would you run this joke, right, with your spouse? That's a question. Yeah, stay out of it. Stay out of it, Sharon. Well, she could have mixed a little more. If she was in Jamaica, she'd be considered, you know this, Miss Fatal. If she was in Jamaica, should be considered a colored then. That's the most she could have get. And she still wouldn't pass as white. Them would have put her in a same black category. She would not pass as white. She could have mixed a little more. No, everybody takes shots at black people in general. That's the issue. Come together and stop thinking it's a man versus woman amongst the black culture as a whole. That's also true, Miss T. But people do take a lot of shots at black man because think about it. Every time, here's what I say, Miss T. Every time people talk about a deadbeat father is a black man them think about. Every time them talk about a man that is jobless, them talk about a black man. Every time them talk about a man taking care of business is a black man. Every time them talk about a man being violent is a black man. Every time they mention these things, every time them talk about criminal record is a black man them put in it. That's why I'm say that. No, don't get me wrong. Black people in general get a lot of shots. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. So don't think that's what I'm saying. These two are boring now. They just have been making up stuff just to talk about. Because honestly, this was a useless conversation. 1% of us black in society. I'm just saying. The black man don't judge a black woman with a white man. Vanzwell, that's true. Black men rarely judge a white woman as much as it get judged the other way. Well, that's what we think still. But anyways, I would marry a man like Anthony because he is not man enough. Well, nothing wrong with that. He's probably man enough for your next man. I mean, our next woman. Pause. No, because it's stupid and sort of this is exactly why I'm gonna like it, because it incites a certain thing. It kind of is a touchy subject. That's why I'm gonna say, you have to skirt around it a little bit, but them can take it still. It is a touchy subject. It is a touchy subject. I think Amber doesn't want Lisa messing with Mike, and she got upset when Shayla dated Mike. In this case, it's not just about race, but about Mike. Interesting. Well, I think it's more than just that. I think she also doesn't want Lisa to be moving out of her marriage as well. I think that's kind of there. But that's a good question. Is Amber... Is she not trying to see him date Mike? That's a good question. Kountry Wayne and Shayla are the glue of their are the glue of their boring marriage. Absolutely never any chemistry. There you go, Gina. There you go. I think you're right. In real life, Amber overprocessed her with playing with colors, so she had to wear the wigs, and she had a big chop it. And she had to big chop it. There you go. In real life, she overprocessed her ear, so it cut off. Yes, inventors of so much. And black people are inventors for truth. It's a black topic. I don't judge black woman with a white man because it's just none of my business. Which is true. I don't either. Most times black men don't. Them don't. They might laugh or so, but that's about it. They don't generally judge it. Them generally tell woman if she doing her thing, she doing her thing. The flack I think a black man gets is a little bit more to what I've seen over here. The flack him get kind of different. I used to be protective over my male friends. Yeah. I think Amber would be okay with Lisa if Darren was not like he is. I thought Anthony was a mixed race. Didn't Wayne tell him that he led him about Ben? Wayne says, oh, the white side comes out. Okay. If the white side is coming out, do you know a lot of white women look at that and got offended about what she said? But nature is incorrect. Amber gave Shayla her blessing to date Mike. Well, afterward, hold on, man. Afterward, she don't like nobody to date Mike. Amber doesn't like him to date the people that she dated. She don't really let me get, that's what I get from her. Amber was so cool with that short hair. Even when she had that blonde toupee. This is why I'm staying out of it. Sharon reviews, that's why I'm going to get tonight. Because when they make me get tonight, you're going to activate my black side. Because we know what is said. Everything where Amber said to Anthony are regular words black women use against black men. But like Miss T said, it's for divide people. I told y'all before, say I for divide. I only like the division, because you don't know, you know what I mean? You already know. Amber already told Lisa that she's not for married couples cheating. There you go. And I think that's what it is. No, Anthony is black. Both parents are black. But him light skin, which means him could be whatever it is. I like how Amber broke it down to Lisa today. She broke it down, but okay. She broke it down, but I think she's incorrect. Because it's an assumption. Like I showed you today, Carletta. And I had a stat that I pulled up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a study. Because I feel like it's going to be very valuable for us here in Black History Month. On about I'm going to do a quick meta-analysis. I'm going to do a meta-analysis, right? I'm going to do a meta-analysis of some data so you guys can see the numbers. Because Amber's main argument today, she made some arguments, and I understand the feelings of black women. Black women are say, hey, but what black women may be looking on more than anything else is they're looking on a minority of the population and thinking that that is the majority to form an opinion. Much like most time people do. They might look upon a minority to form a majority opinion. Because most black men are actually married to black women. It's a fallacy. It's a very, very false narrative. But I'm going to do a meta-analysis and I'm going to put it up on the channel for y'all. Meta-analysis, I'm going to get it from studies that are, I have a study right now, but I'm going to kind of just go through some more data and articles and I'm going to give it to you so you guys can see it. Amber talk like she is. There you go. It'll come off like that. That's why I'm saying, you know, but none wrong. She's expressing herself. It's good that Anthony reacted to her though. And usually the type of white men black women like is the Travis Kelce black adjacent type. The problem isn't black men dating white women or white women dating black men. The problem is the attitude behind it. And she did mention that as well. She did mention that. The looking down is a problem as well. I'm not saying no. Black women stay on the front lines for black men. Yes, we may have issue with some character traits. We may say men have whatever it is, but black women love and support their black men all the time. Most of the time. Say most. Some black women. Say some. Say some. Because one of the problem I think, Misty, is a good statement, but one of the problem I think a lot of men, okay, you know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. You guys I need to put out some other type of content so y'all can see some different styles of where the marketplace is right now. We just want to put some different things out. Put it this way. They've been superimposing the black men is trash narrative. A lot. A lot. To the point where black men get a flack all the time. They've been pushing the narrative for a while. As a black man, I wouldn't date outside my race. Just don't like white women. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Is the next movie a white woman joining Ben and Ant's workout group and he'll be tempted to go and cheat with them? Oh yeah, for sure, man. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's why I'm double with your statement, Misty, for sure. I have two daughters. One dates African American and the other one dates white men, and I'm from East Africa. Nothing is wrong with that, Almas. I'm not going to judge anybody for them love pick. You understand? I don't think you should be judged by your love pick. If you think you love a white man, then go for the white man. If you think you love a black man, go for the black man. If you think you love an Asian man, go for that particular person. I think you should find the love where it is. If you think you have the love right there, so then fine. Go for it. If that are the love that God give you, and God say, you know what, this is the man more for love you till the rest of time, I'm not going to beat you up for that. Again, that's the media. That is correct, Miss T. It is the media. I don't think black guys are trash. See, you don't think that, Tina. But trust me, it has been superimposed. The black man a trash narrative, oh good gosh. The narrative is, okay. I'm going to put it this way to you, Tina. As a single black father, right? In my time of having my daughter alone, I've had black women say a bunch of things to me that's very microaggressive. Oh, wow. Oh, you alone? Why is she not with her mother? Where's her mother? Oh, you have a baby mother. Oh. Oh, so, oh. So do you know how to take care of a girl? So you didn't want to pay child support? Since I've been here. Jokingly. Just like how Amber said if she can pass that, that's how it passed off. And I said, ooh. Wow. Okay. I'm just telling you exactly some of the time, some of the things that me get. I'm just telling you what's going on. If the results say 85% of people are married to one another, then of course the majority of black women don't think black men are trash. Yeah, but that is like, remember though, Miss T, they're talking about the people who are married though. They might talk about the people who married. So in other words, okay, the other stat you want to look at though, Miss T, is that only about 25% of the black populace is married. So the next 75% is not married. Just so you know that. So it is a number of whatever else it is. Tina, you may love it, but me just tell you some of the remarks that I've gotten from black women since I've been here. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, all right. Now imagine if I was a very, very soft man who couldn't, maneuver myself. I'm just saying, just some little microaggressions that people take as joke. I'm like, oh, okay. So in other words, you don't really expect a man to take care of a kid. You don't expect a man to do whatever it is. Okay. So you don't expect a black man to do this. Oh, okay. Your daughter will take care of you in your golden years. She will. Must something you do. There's no way that you can have. It must be something that you did. Why you have her? Must be something. Trust me, I get some remarks. Let's just put it that way. Me just let them go because what am I gonna do with it? I can't do anything with it. I tell you, only have a smile most of the times. Only can't afford himself to be depressed, but I'm just giving you some of the things I'm gonna get from it. Mean, crude comments. Yes, but why aren't they married? Marriage is controlled by majority of men. Men have to ask. Well, I think men have been trying to marry a lot of black women, Miss T, but I think what's a running thread right now is that women want to marry men who make over $100,000. That's also one of the things then. See that? So that are the deal. So in other words, that are the thing, women want to marry a man make over $100,000, and most men don't make over $100,000, so they never find a mate. That's one of those big narratives now that's running. A lot of things is changing, and a lot of things change. You have women who just don't want to get on, a man program. Them don't want, work into a marriage because a marriage take work. Them see the man as less than some of the times. Is the stigma on black men and women that affects the outcome of certain relationships? Yes, nature is the stigma, and I'm just showing you the stigma them have on it.
Attracted to drug dealers. That's my whole point.
I mean, you dated him. He sold drugs, right?
Wow, you dated a white girl. She was always white, and she was white when you dated her, and she's still white today.
See,
Wayne's not a drug dealer today.
Today,
exactly.
Today,
or when I was
and I don't date a white woman today. I'm married to a black woman.
Yeah, right. Because you like me, not because you didn't want to date or marry white people.
You really need to stop playing.
It was one of those conversations that were, it edgy. I would say that much. It is edgy. But yes, it is thought of that a lot of black women date drug dealers. And that doesn't matter, I tell you. They're assumptions. Me one moment, I'm read it. O'Neil, some Jamaican mothers prefer white men over black men for their daughters because they think white men are better than black men. Yes. Yes, Charmaine. May I tell you what I go on right now? Yes. There you go, friends. So nobody think we don't have the racial problems too, like you have in the United States of America. By the way, let me just make sure you cue up that. Jamaica not perfect either. I've been telling you guys this. Jamaica is not perfect either. We have some of the racial problems just like people have here, meaning some of the black problems that we have here. Some of it. I'm pro-black and I'm proud. That's nothing wrong with that. I love when a black men take care of their children, especially single ones. That's correct. But I'm just show you, Tina says some of the time, it's just, hey, I'm just giving you some of the time to get some things, Bringing Wayne to the convo is not necessary. Well, him bring him in a convo because he might talk about him as a drug dealer. But, okay, Wayne came in the convo in Angela Atkinson because there is a thread. There is an assumption. Listen to this. There is an assumption that black women love criminals. There is an assumption. Listen to me again. There is an assumption that black women, listen to me again, love criminals. This is an assumption. Listen to me and listen to me again. It is an assumption. May I show you where it come from. May I show you, say, you just look on the Wayne comment, but I'm showing where it come from. I know you've never dated a drug dealer, but I'm giving you that there's a stereotype that a whole heap of black women love drug dealers, or them love criminal masterminds them then. There's an assumption about this. That is, you are, Sophia, you are correct. That's why I show you why Anthony bring up Wayne. Because is an assumption he might bring up. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There is an assumption that black women love criminals. Only you're absolutely right. The more black men are married to black women. The problem is that they don't show it. That is correct. And last year showed me that yes, it's not shown because the aim of it is to divide the black community. Yes. Wanna think no? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Look at Raffian thing. Look on whatever it is. There's an assumption. There is an assumption that that black woman love drug dealer man, them love bad man. You love criminal masterminds. That's an assumption. Yes, there is. Bad guys, man who are criminal, them get turned on by that. Yeah, man. No, I'm just showing you why I'm bringing up Wayne. I'm showing you why he brought up Wayne, because they wanted to bring up that stereotype, Angela Atkinson. Do me show you why Wayne came up? It's a stereotype me I try to show you. Just like them I say, when a man black him have a lot of kids. That's the next one we get as well too. Them say, wait, what, O'Neill? What do you mean you only have one child? I only have one child. What? I don't believe that. There's an assumption that black man have a whole heap of picnic. What, O'Neill? But no way. You're lying, O'Neill. We know that you're lying. We know you have more than one kids. You may just be hiding them. That them say. Me don't want to forget them from, but I've been a black woman my whole life and I've never heard that. You've never heard say black woman like criminals? You don't know that? All right, if you say so. There is an assumption. Wayne is closer to Amber's heart than Victor. Might be true. Only I see a lot of interracial couples in two of the known racial areas, Charleston and West Virginia. But see them, they're just small, minute parts. You will see interracial couples. Yes, you're seeing them, but them don't represent the majority. That's what I learned. They don't represent the majority. The majority is still whatever it is. It's just that you're seeing it imposed per capita there. Well, right there, so it just look bigger. I know parents that raise their lives, their light-skinned black sons to marry and be with white women only. They was raised down. They was raised to down their black race. Yes, you have that. But think where that is coming from, though, Lioness. That's what I said to you. Where that come from? Never hear that. So, you never hear that. So women like, what do you mean? All right, okay. If you say so, there is an assumption that black men love date criminals. Don't worry. You know O'Neal, right? Y'all know O'Neal. You know say O'Neal don't play. Okay. Don't worry. You know not. You know say you know. You know. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Come here. Let me get this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. A whole heap of stereotype, friends. It's a lot of stereotypes that are out there. There's a lot of stereotypes out there, right? I'm gonna find the stereotype for you. I'm gonna find the stereotype for y'all. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me find the stereotype for y'all. Let me see if I can find it for you tonight. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Give me one moment. Let me find it for you. One moment. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, friends. Give me a moment. Look at this. I'm going to show y'all something. I wanted to make sure I find it so it gives it to y'all. I'm gonna give this to y'all because I see more. I want to make sure I understand where this come from. Even Charmaine told you something just now and I think a joke. Y'all thought it was a joke. Yes, there is a persistent, historically rooted and harmful stereotype that black women. Let me make sure I widen it. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. Give me one. Let me widen it just so that way you guys can see it properly. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I want to make sure y'all can see it properly. Make sure you can see it. Here we go. Yes, there's a persistent, historically rooted and harmful stereotype that black women are drawn or frequently date criminals. This stereotype often stems from a combination of media misrepresentation, systemic racism, and over policing of black communities. Do you see this? Do you guys see this? I'm trying to show y'all why them give it the win stat. Do you see this? Them I try say it's a known thing. Even when I go to Jamaica, it's a known thing. I've come here and I see the same thing again, the same stereotype again as well too. That's what them make you know. It is there. It's why I say it was what they did with the Wayne thing is to show you the stereotypes so you can see. But no one we're getting it. Let's get into it. Hey, we don't know only enough for tackling the topic. I am a social commentator, so I'm not afraid to tackle any topic. Let me read y'all's comments. Let me get into some comments. You hear Charmaine tell you, she used to be about man who grew up and sell him grow and sell ganja. Now I've heard of women love bad boys, but it wasn't specific to black women. Yes. Yes, it's a profiling thing. It is a stereotype. Why did he bring up their dating Jason Momoa though? I get the assumption. But Amber actually kind of dated a white Spaniard. That is correct, she did. Most of the time, black women go cheat with bad guys, streets or in the club guys. People also forget that Mike was in the streets, not just Wayne. That's correct. Mike was in the streets as well. Many black women feel like the best of black men, educated, successful, and wealthy, are taken by white women. There's a slim pickings left for black women to choose from. Them think that as well too again. Again, that also false. It's a false premise. You say if you date a drug dealer, you ghetto. Good night, guys. Too much black and white. Too much white, black. That's the topic for the night. Then bring the topic for the night. Anthony's upset because Ben got that black lady and she didn't like him. Well, hey, you know, I must wonder what go on, you know. That's not true. Amber does not want me, yeah. I've dated a street pharmacist in my teenagers. I didn't know he was one until after hours. So deep into the relationship. It lasted about 3 years from the age of 18 to 21. That's why there's an assumption. I'm not trying to tell you the assumption there, man. Yes, it is nature. What nature said. It is a good conversation for us. It is a good conversation for us to have. I'm just showing you why. Be very careful of, okay, what they're showing you is be very careful of the microaggression jokes because them cause more, what you call it? They cause more harm than good. This is what they're telling us. Be mindful of the microaggression jokes because they cause more harm than good. Like Miss T said, them cause a lot of resentment. But that's it for us tonight, guys. Don't worry yourself. It's time for us to go to bed. I ain't gonna hold us too long. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. I always love the conversations. Don't worry. It was still light. We never cuss. So, you know, no fuss. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I love you. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.